So they take it from the back and put it on the front. So the front looks like maggots for a few days.
Yeah.
The back is covered up in a bandage because obviously your whole head's just been like,
Your hairline surgery.
Yes.
On the same night as football,
Yeah.
you know. When did you decide to go for that?
It was like last September, in the summer. Last summer we talked about it on a podcast, and I was like, oh, jokingly, like if anyone's around, and then some kid messaged me. So my dad runs this surgery, so I was like, okay. Talked to him for a bit, and then the hardest thing for anyone who ever does it is just actually like making a meeting, because a lot of people will say I'm going to get surgery or whatever, and they don't ever do it. So as soon as you step over that mark of actually going to go speak to them, then you feel more comfortable.
Why is that? Is it like a stigma or something?
Yeah, I think so. Like ever since I got it, I did find so many people messaging me about it and saying thank you for doing this and talking about
Oh,
it.
shit, okay.
I can pitch in as well because I worked at a private hospital for like a year, so I've got my ears pinned back.
Oh, so
Do
Joe
you? You know that?
I didn't actually know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Joe got his ears
You may-
pinned back
you may-
as well.
Yeah, you may be able to. Can you see us?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can.
yeah.
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 Oh,
Can
mad.
you see Cam?
Oh look, did you look like a little elf?
So it wasn't even that bad, but it was bad to me, and I'm sure you can
Yeah,
relate.
yeah.
It doesn't matter what anyone else says; it's what you think. A million people can
100%,
tell you
yeah,
it's
yeah.
fine, but still,
Everyone
so-
knows it as you as well.
Yeah, so it was like my ears, the whole ears, it was just like that
Yeah.
sticking out. So
Ah.
it just really bothered me. It was something I wanted to do, and obviously when I'm working at a private hospital where I am looking at surgeries on the daily, people getting boob jobs, tummy tucks,
Yeah.
nose jobs. It's like
And you're sitting there thinking, I just want big boobs.
I don't think you
slim
realise
waist.
it was like not like drama, but it was like I remember sometimes you'd sit in a staff room, you'd be like, tummy tuck, she's went and got a boob job. She's got a nose job. Like
That's mad.
because you get a staff discount. I got like 700 quid off my ears.
Did you get a staff discount?
Stop, just go.
Jesus.
You want your nose done today, love?
Oh, and the worst part was I was awake when I was getting my ears done,
Ooh.
and he was asking me what I was doing. and
Oh,
I
you're
was like,
awake. Oh, yeah, I was awake for my hair thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get local anaesthetic.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
choose to be asleep, but you'll have to pay an extra 600 quid or something. So I was like,
That's
yeah,
mad.
fuck it. It's a short thing, so I just stayed awake.
Was that a big insecurity for you?
See, I've been trying to work this out. Like, I swear, like, obviously I wore hats more often, but I wouldn't say it was like my biggest insecurity. No, but then why do I wear hats?
Yeah.
Subconscious insecurity.
Maybe, yeah, but like for me, I don't think it was. But now, maybe it was.
Would you say you're more confident now, or
people
no difference?
people tell me I am, but I don't think I'm any more confident. I think I've always
Oh,
been
really?
I think I've always been pretty confident, but maybe people
All right.
would think otherwise.
How long does your
I've always
beard
been a
grow?
cocky twat.
How long does your beard grow? Just out of pure interest. Stay at stubble length, or can you grow a bush?
Sometimes if I'm lazy and I feel like I can't be arsed, it'll grow for like maybe your length. But that's only if I'm not shaven, then I'm not doing anything.
I reckon you'd make a good-looking like Viking.
Viking,
Yeah, those go
Jesus.
full like you could see.
I don't know if it could get
Be on
like
island
if it goes to
sides.
a certain length, it gets itchy, and
I hear that.
I need to like get rid of it.
I hear
Well, you know the process of, so you've went to the meeting, what happens after then?
So we actually did it pretty quick, if I'm being honest. So we talked about it. Seb came with me as well because they obviously wanted to do a deal. Very fortunate enough to have got. And then I'd say like 3 or 4 weeks, maybe even 2 weeks later, had a few things called laser, which is basically you sit under like a little machine and it helps the growth or whatnot. And then probably like 6 weeks later, I was booked in, rock up at 8 a.m, shave my head. I was like, oh shit. Yeah.
Happening.
I went fully bald.
Fucking hell.
It was meant to take like probably finish like 1, 2 in the afternoon, but because I got super fine hair compared to normal, we didn't finish till like 5 p.m. So I was in the bed from like 9 till 5.
I've been told it's really painful.
So you know, like when you get a massage, like the face chairs like that,
Yeah.
when you put your face through the head, you think, oh, that sounds comfortable. It's not for 4 hours. Like I'll get a headache because it's like constantly like that. And then halfway through you get put on your back, which is quite nice. You can rest a bit. But I had 26 injections in my head, I reckon.
Numbing. 26 pickles.
Yeah, numbing.
For 26 pickles.
Yeah, the first one going in though, when you could feel it, it was like, what's going into my brain? Like it's pretty horrible, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. People don't realise how big
yeah.
the needles are because I got them in my ears. I think it was like
Wedge.
5 weeks. They don't just chat. all the way in. And
What,
then,
Why is it in your neck, bro? What
They
the
just
hell?
got they got to
for
numb
me, it's my
everything.
ear.
Oh, God almighty. So just a local anaesthetic, right?
Got to numb it so you
Yeah,
can't feel
but
it.
they
Yeah.
got to put a lot. But then towards like the last hour, they were like, "Oh, just let us know if you feel anything." Because what it sounds like, it feels like is like, you know, like a spinning blade. It sounds like they're like. I don't think because sometimes you can feel like blood dripping down your head.
Ugh.
Fucking hell.
It feels like a helmet, like your head's a helmet, like you can't when it's numb, like. But then like an hour before, it's like, guys, are you there? Like I could start to feel it a little bit.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, don't worry, we'll come in and do another 7, straight in the eyebrow, in the head.
Eyebrow.
Yeah, I had like 6 in the eyebrow here because they had to do this top bit, so the pain
Jesus
would go down
Christ.
to here.
So the nerves connected all the way.
I
up?
think so. Apparently, I don't know how it
Lord
works. but
almighty.
yeah,
It's probably
Was your
just being on the
face a bit-
safe side. So
Yeah.
Was your face like a bit like after?
no, yeah.
Don't know what that face
next,
was, but
so I had to wear like a headband for like a week because otherwise
No,
all
like
the
Imalex.
anaesthetic would have dripped down into my face.
Yeah.
So my face would have been like really puffy. Like I had a bit of swelling, but it wasn't actually too bad. But yeah, it's like no.
So can you can hear them doing all this?
You can hear it all. Yeah, it's
'Cause
fucking horrid.
when I got my ears done, obviously because of the cartilage, it sounds like the best way I can describe it is when you scratch like a piece of cardboard, like that.
Yeah,
That's what it sounded like.
Mine, yeah, it was quite listening to it. But I had headphones in. I was under the impression that I could watch like Netflix.
Oh, what did
But-
you do?
You just sat there staring at the floor for 5 hours.
Yeah.
Excitation.
You think, oh, you can put your hands underneath, but it just couldn't quite reach, so I couldn't see through it. So I just put on a podcast and
Put on Wembley Cup highlights, Theo Baker.
watch it every day. Watch it every day. But I couldn't fall asleep because they were like, whatever you do, don't move. So I was scared if I fell asleep, I'd like twitch. Like you know,
So you had the option to fall asleep if you wanted to.
I think I probably could have slept. Yeah, I got quite tired. Like maybe I was drifting in and out.
Could have
But
just asked, you know.
Yeah, but I was so scared. Like, what happens if I fall asleep and I like suddenly twitch and like they're like halfway through like pulling out something and I like
Me with
fucking-
my Tourette's.
yeah, my sleeping Tourette's. Oh wait, you have Tourette's, don't you?
Yeah,
I was gonna say, but when I sleep, I'm
yeah.
like I twitch loads.
I
That's
feel like
why I
do
was
that as
scared.
well. I feel like a lot of men don't.
Did
do
you?
that.
Did it not affect you when you were getting that? Were you not
No,
scared?
My ears like
Well, that's what I was terrified about.
For mine, it's normally. I don't know. It's either I don't have enough sleep or if I'm really anxious, but I can feel it. I know when it's coming. So if
Can you
so-
sort of
so
like
if I was
subside
in
it?
if I was in a situation like that, I'd be like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Whereas if I'm just chilling, I would just go. Ah!
Do you know find? But when I fall asleep, I'm like, and then say someone's like drilling in your head, something would like jump you awake. So I was terrified of falling asleep.
God almighty.
And what's the process after you've left? Is everything
So
been done? Is it
Chip picked me up. Like he had to wait an hour, so he was obviously like, oh, I had to wait, and I was like, shut up. So he was really kind enough to pick me up, and then you get a bandage on the back of the head. So they take it from the back and put it on the front. So the front looks like maggots for a few days.
Yeah.
The back is covered up in a bandage because obviously your whole head's just been like,
yeah.
screwed up.
So where did they take it from, by the way? Just
So
sorry to interrupt.
each follicle at the back.
Oh,
So all
'cause they
this
know
hair
obviously
grow
that
back.
grows back,
All
yeah.
this hair, all your side hair grows back. You don't ever lose that.
Oh,
It's the-
really?
yeah, it's the top, which is
That's so interesting, actually.
So
yeah.
they'll take a follow like one of the.
So literally the so I don't know how it's like the deep root follicle.
Yeah.
They take it out, put it on like a pipette tray or whatever, and then once they've taken them all out, I had 3,500.
Are they quite big?
Fucking hell.
Yeah. It's like when you pluck a hair,
Yeah.
and you know there's like a little ball at the
Yeah,
end. I
it's
think,
like that.
but then it's a little bit deeper than that. I think.
Oh,
I'm not
Christ.
too sure. Yeah.
And you got this all for free, didn't you, as
Yeah.
well?
yeah.
And isn't it normally like 30 grand? I want to say.
No, I think roughly this would have been about 7.5, 7.
Even then, it's still
in
not
the
cheap.
UK. Yeah, but the amount of messages and people that have been brave enough to go
Yeah.
ahead and do it, I was overwhelmed by it.
To be fair, that is 7.5 is not that like that's quite cheap for plastic surgery because I used to have to do the prices and
Yeah.
the cheapest things are like boob jobs and they're like 5 grand.
Yeah, but even still,
Or
it's a
that's
lot
why a
of
lot of
cash.
people. That's why a lot of people go to places like Turkey because it's cheaper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like half the price.
Yeah.
But sometimes you get the risks. But
Yeah, of course.
depends
But
where you
I,
go.
I
Yeah.
still think like Turkey's like they're renowned for nose jobs and stuff. I think
Depends where you
Talia
go.
went there for her nose. Then she
Yeah.
got her most recent one.
So when they take them all out and then you've left, how is it just like normal hair growth from there?
So the back of the head was just like. Oh, I wish I could show you photos. The back of the head was like. It looked like a war zone. If I'm being honest. Yeah, and after like 2 days, you have to take the bandage off But I left it like an extra 12 hours to be safe. But the blood had obviously dried to the bandage, so it was all crusty. So me and Chip, I reckon we spent a good 30, 40 minutes trying to get this off. We were like wetting it, and it was like, imagine like the whole head is the scab.
How long was that on for? Sorry.
2 days.
Oh, mine was the same with mine.
Oh, really?
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
And like you have to sleep with your neck pillow upright. I had to sleep like that for 2 weeks. So getting this off, like the scabs were attached to the bandage. So you're peeling off the scabs from the back of the head. So that was.
So
I'll show you the photos of it. Like,
so was that recovery period sort of, or was
so
it?
the 2 days, and then obviously it's like exposed, so you got to be careful, I guess.
Did they give you painkillers, or?
Yeah, I had painkillers and that. Yeah, but the top of the head, you got to be super careful because there's no bandage on the top of the head. So the first 2 weeks you have to be careful because then the follicles are exposed, so they can fall out.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No jumping up for the head or anything. So